Hey guys, I've got my fat quarter shop, my monthly fat quarter bundle. It is Moda and it just came in. And I also received my quilt kit. So first, let's open this up. I want to say with taxes and all, they've got several different ones, and I'll link the one that I have down in the description box. But they have a Lori Holt, they have a Low Bundles, they have Moda, they've got several different ones. So I'll just link the one that I'm using, or the one that I get monthly right now in the description box, and then you can go back. If you go under, I think it's BOMs, like Block of the Months, and clubs, I think that's it, you'll be able to see this, because they have several different clubs that you can choose from, and they're really cool. And I almost did the Lori Holt, but I know I mentioned in another video, I have so much Lori Holt fabric that I love a lot of the Moda, so that's what I'm doing. And I may switch it up, I don't know. So, and it's like I'm gonna say it's like $42 or $45. Maybe it may be a little bit more. Ooh, it's the Jelly and Jam Petite Fat Quarter Bundle. I think I'm doing a Block of the Month with Fig Tree and Company, I think is what it's called. And a matter of fact, so I have been waiting on my April for the Flower Girl Block of the Month, and I got an email, it was last night or this morning, saying that they're hopefully around the 6th of this month, so hopefully around Monday, I will get the payment request to do that. And then towards the middle to the end of the month, that'll be for April, and then for May's, I'll get that towards the middle to the end of the month. And then this Block of the Month for the strawberry, it's a strawberry quilt. It's really, really pretty, and it's a year long. But I'll get it about into mid-May. So, this is the Moda Fat Quarter Club. This is May's for 2024. And here are all of you get 12 fat quarters. And that is what's in this fat quarter bundle. I don't know if y'all can read those. So, I'm excited. So, as you can see, we have this really, I hate to undo these because I never can get them back right. Oh well, I'll undo them. I don't want to undo them. I can never undo, like, put them back right, the right way. Oh well, I want y'all to be able to see them. So first we have this beautiful floral. Isn't that pretty? And I'm just gonna fold these as I go. Jelly and Jam. Actually, I think I'm going to fold these a little bit. That way I can hopefully fit them in here. Okay, so there's that one. This one is, I guess, the Jelly and Jam. It's a very soft blue. And it looks like it has like strawberries. See, it's a soft blue. But if you can see, it looks like it has little tiny strawberries on it. But that's the color. This could be used as a low volume. Even though it's a blue, it's beautiful. I love Fig Tree. The Fig Tree fabrics, I love them. They're so pretty. Okay. And here's that same blue in a gingham. So there's the gingham. And then that same, well, you really can't tell on camera, but it's that same soft baby blue. Very pretty. So just bear with me while I fold them nice and neat. I don't want them all wrinkled. I want to keep them all folded nice and neat. Okay. This is going to be a green with a little pink floral. See the pink floral? There's this one. And the 42 or 40, I can't remember exactly how much it is, That includes the shipping and the taxes. So, and this is still slowly starting to build up my stash. So, and I love fat quarter bundles. So here's a larger green floral, and I think it's kind of like a peachy pink there in the middle. But this one was real pretty. I love green though. I can't wait to open the kit up for my that Pixel Santa. I'm excited. And this is just like that other white floral, but with the like tannish background. Isn't that pretty? And I like the Lori Holt. And of course, you're going to get Lori Holt fabric. You don't know which fabric you're going to get. But with this one, you can actually go down and it tells you the past months and the months coming of what you're going to get. So that's another thing I like about this. Real pretty. That brownish color. I don't know why it doesn't want to come in clear. But that's really pretty fabric. I'm excited about doing this block of the month. I can't wait. So hopefully this month I'll be having 2 more block of the months. But I won't have, I mean, they're going to be sending me the blocks. They'll be sending me the blocks every month for what I need. So when I get them, then I will, if you want me to, I'll do a cutting. If not, I'll cut and then just sew. This is a softer, like a really soft, like dark, it's almost like a dark cream. It looks more brown close up, but it's really a light fabric. Isn't that pretty? Here is that, just like, was it with the blue? We have the little strawberries. And I love this fabric. I love the colors. I love everything about this. When I saw that, quilt kit for the block of the month, I was like, I've got to do this. It's so pretty. I did Lori Holt's a sew by row, and I don't have them. I mean, I have one done. No, I have one cut and started. But that's when I first started sewing again, and I need to pull it all out and work on it. This is a really pretty one. And that has the different colors, the blue and the green, along with the little pinky. It's like a strawberry pink almost in the middle of those flowers. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. But I need to pull those out soon. Maybe this fall I'll work on some of those. Because I got intimidated by them. Because like I said, that was back in... And I think you can still do those. I think. And this is a strawberry red. It has that gingham. But it's not like a really bright red. It's like a strawberry red. It's really pretty. And a matter of fact, I've got a small fat quarter. It's like, so now I have a half a yard of this. Not the gingham, the one I'm about to show you. It's the eyelet. And I was going to use it for my chicken feet once I find some more fabric for the farm chickens. But this one right here. It's not a, what is that? It's like a piece of cotton or something. But it's a very pretty, I love this red. It's not a red, it's strawberry red. And I love that. I think it's so pretty. I love the eyelet collection too. And I actually bought some fat quarters from Handmade is Heart Made off of their website. It was like an Easter bundle. But I like it. Okay, let me put these up. Let me see if I can fit them all in here. That piece of paper I showed you. Hold on. Come on now. That piece of paper I showed you has Fat Quarter Shop's. Oh, beautiful. They all fit. This is all their SKU numbers for the fabrics that they curated and put in here. So, but I will link the Moda Fat Quarter Club in the description box. I'll try to remember that. If I don't remember and I'll think about it later, I can always add it. But, okay, now let me open. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now for this one. This is going to be my quilt kit. Legit kits. Legit quilter. Hold on. I want to see what this. I don't know what that does. Does it go this way? I don't know. It's kind of like 3D. Oh well. My daughter will like this. I thought it opened up. Okay. Here she is. So it is the Father Christmas Quilt. 64 by 48, designed by D. Bushrod Pixel Quilts. 2023. And I will, if y'all are interested, I will link this quilt kit in the description box. I actually ordered this last Sunday. Sunday morning is when I ordered this quilt kit, and it's Friday, so it didn't even take a week to get in. So this is the quilt kit. I am so excited. And I guess it's got the printed paper pattern. Let me open it. It comes with another little legit quilter sticker. Oh, and it comes with a little magnet. I gotta figure out where to. Oh, it hangs on my lamp. I may have to put it on my lamp, but isn't that cute? A little pixelated Santa. I have been wanting to do a pixelated quilt. And this, like I said on that, on one of my videos, I was scrolling through Instagram, because like I said, my husband has to be at church at 8:30. Well, we ride together, so that way we don't have to ride separate vehicles after church. Well, I'm sitting there for like an hour, well, about 45 minutes before I have to take my daughter to Sunday school and before I go to Sunday school. So I was sitting there scrolling through Instagram, and this came up, and I'm like, this would be, I've been wanting to do one of these quilts, and this would be perfect for the Christmas in July one I want to do with y'all. So these are the fabric requirements. It says, okay, quilt information. The Father Christmas quilt is a 64 by 48. Each block is 8.5 by 8.5 unfinished or 8 by 8 finished. Number of blocks are 6 across by 8 down. Individual pixel size is 1.5 inch square. Seam allowance are 1/4 inch, which I'm going to do a scant 1/4 inch, just for the fact that if I need to, I have a little bit of room to move, because I like to have a little bit of room to trim. Number of pieces, 1,070. So it talks about the fabric requirements. So you have Kona leaf 1/2 yard, Kona bison 1/4 yard, Kona Camilla 1/2 yard, Kona deep rose 1/2 yard. So these are all Kona. Creamsicle 1/2 yard, shadow 1/4 yard, haze 1/2 yard, raffia 1/2 yard, white 1 3/4 yards, rose 1 1/4 yard, lingerie 1/4 yard, and cream 1/2 yard. So those are all the fabric requirements. And it would be cool if some of y'all got these quits and did this with me. So it says, and I'm going to actually, I think what I'm going to do is I have sleeve protectors, you know, the things that you like put your papers in, the clear ones. I think what I'm going to do is I have plenty of folders. I'm a homeschool mom, so I've got this on hand. I'm going to put these in those plastic protectors, and I'm going to put them in a folder That way these don't get tore or ripped or anything like that. I want to keep them nice and pretty. So it says, welcome to the world of pixel quilts. Take a moment to read through the pattern before you start, and if you have any questions, have a look at the frequently asked questions section on the website, pixelquilts.com. Basic quilt pixel information. The quilt block is broken down, or the quilt is broken down into 48 blocks, 8 rows of 6. Each page will contain all of the blocks to complete one row. If this is your first pixel quilt, it may feel a little overwhelming, but let me reassure you that this entire process is really simple, and it just requires a little patience and organization. Fabrics. All 12 shades of Kona cotton fabric are included in this kit. Substituting any of these shades will give the quilt a different look. Seam allowance. The seam allowance is a 1/4 inch. Like most quilts, the accuracy of the 1/4 inch seam allowance is important, so take your time and piece accurately. And I'll probably stick to my 2.3. I set my machine to a 1/4 inch, but the 1/4 inch is a really fat one, and I like to use 2.3 because it's kind of in between a full 1/4 inch and a scant, so it's like right there in the middle, and I like using that, and that's where a lot of my I'm getting better pieces. But that's my machine. And it talks about cutting your fabrics. The cutting directions will tell you everything you need to cut. Work through each color methodically. Once cut, if you have the space, lay each color out and label it with the shade of the fabric in its corresponding letter. If you don't have the space, get Ziploc bags for each color and label them. The cutting diagrams at the end of the pattern will give you one way to cut your fabric. And the amount of fabric is generous, so even if you make a few mistakes, there should be plenty of fabric. I prefer to do the cutting all at once as I think this is less time consuming and less confusing. Then it goes into piecing your blocks and then pressing your blocks. So it says the gold standard for pixel quilts will always be pressing to the darker side. However, if with so many seams, this may not always be possible. If you are not able to press to the dark side for any reason, please don't stress about this. It will not affect the overall look of the quilt, and if you're not able to correctly nest every seam. A wool pressing mat and clapper are handy, but not okay. I got both of those, but I'll use my ironing board. So the piecing your blocks says each row of the quilt has its own pattern page of 6 blocks. You will work through these and get these pieces ready for each block. Once you are gathering the correct size pieces for your block, use the notches on the side of each block to judge what size piece you need. Before you begin, drop your stitch length down to 2 millimeters, as this will help you keep all those seams sturdy. So I'll need to do that. It is easy to identify sizes like 1 pixel, 2 pixels, or 8 pixels, but you may have to think about the other sizes a little more. This is normal when you first start your pixel quilt, but you will be able to judge the size of pieces at a glance after a little while. When you have all the pieces to complete your block, you will look for ways to group them together into sub-blocks so that block goes together easily and without any Y seams. There is further information on sub-blocks on the next page. When your block is completed, label it and cross it off the pattern. I also like to sew the block I have just finished to the previous block right away, as there is less room for error. So what I'll have to do is I need to go to the dollar store and buy some Ziploc bags. And then I'm going to buy, and then I'm probably going to buy some more little sticky notes. And that way I can put all of the color in one bag, like gallon-sized Ziploc bags, and label them, like label the bag, like say what was the color I need. Like Kona leaf. And in that leaf, then do the sizes, like then break them down even more. So talk about sewing your row, dividing your block into sections. Wow. That's a lot of blocks. Look at that. I've been wanting to do one, and I'm just going to take this block by block, because oh my goodness, it looks overwhelming. Okay, it says dividing your block into subsections. You have picked up all the pieces for your block and laid them out on a piece a cardstock or pressing mat or similar. Now you need to divide it into subsections. Let's take A4 as an example, which is this block right here, A4. It says the subsections are just the groups of pixels that will sew together most easily to avoid you sewing Y seams. A block can often be divided into many different subsections. This diagram just gives you one example. To make life easy on myself, I will group my whole block into subsections before I start to sew it. The subsections will dictate which part of the block you sew first. Okay, so like here's this, and then they have it like they have it in subsections. So that's probably what I'll do. That'll make it a little bit easier. This is going to be so pretty. And to me, he reminds me of the old Santa, like the vintage Santa, and I love the vintage Santa. So it tells you right here what all to cut. I can't show you the cuttings, but these 2 pages are showing all the cuttings for each color. So this is row 1. So it shows you row 1, which is A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, and F1. So it shows you what row you're doing. So we're going to start by row in 1, 2, 3, and then 6 blocks. So that's what it means by row 1, 6 blocks. And you can divide that up. And they've already, looks like, kind of divided the sections for you with these like dark lines. And what I may have to do is I may have to go through with a black pen, because I've got a thicker black pen, and mark those so I know. So I will probably be cutting this in June. I'll probably cut all my pieces in June. That way I'm ready to go on oh, this is your cutting diagrams. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at the white cutting diagram. That's when my stripology will come in handy. I gotta see what a Y seam is. I don't know what they mean by Y seams. I've never heard that term. So I gotta look that up. Okay. Anyways, so that's what the pattern is like, and I'm gonna put these in protective. And then it shows they have labeled each of the I don't want to take all this fabric out because it's nice and neat in here. But yeah, they have labeled all of the fabric of what it is and how long. And I guess what it's for, because this one says for Santa. Oh, maybe it's just because it's the Santa quilt. Yeah, I think it's because it's Santa. Yeah, they all say Santa. Okay, so that's this quilt, and I'm so excited to start this. But I'm going to really read through the instructions and really take my time on this. And I won't probably do a cutting video. I know I won't do a cutting video on this because it's going to take me a while. Because I'll cut one fabric at a time. And then I will label those pieces with the sizes they are. So, I will have to look online and figure out the website. I know the website, I can't remember exactly what it is, so I'll have to find that in my email, and I will link it down in the description box. And I will also link my Moda Fat Quarter monthly club down in the subscription box. Okay, so this may be my last video for a few days because, like I said last night, my daughter, I'm going to pick her up here in a little while, and she's going to be here, and I kind of just want to spend time with her, my other daughter. Of course, my son, he's 20, he's doing his own thing. So, you know how that is if you have older kids. So, I kind of want to spend some family time. I'm going to go out tomorrow, I think, me and my older daughter, and just spend some alone time and get to go have coffee and stuff like that. So, I don't know if I do, like I said, she's a teenager. If she does end up being on her phone, I will come in here and start cutting for the Bobbin Blooms quilt because I need to get that done. But if not, I will see you on Monday. So, a matter of fact, I have got to make 6. I had a lady want me to make her 6 of these little hot pads. So instead of using the blueberries on the back out of my Missouri Star end of the bolt, I had this blue and it matches perfectly. So I'm going to put this on the back instead. That way I can save, because I'm already cutting in quite a bit to this blue. And I've got to make my sister wants some, and I need to make myself more. So I'm going to save this. So anyways, I've got to get making these, but I'm not going to do a video because I've already made one. Anyway, so if I don't see y'all again this weekend, I will be back on Monday with the video at sometime Monday or Tuesday. So y'all have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful Friday. Be safe this weekend. And let me know if y'all are thinking about doing this pixel quilt with me. I think it'll be kind of cool. I'm so excited to do this because I've seen a lot of ladies do like flowers and other things, and they're beautiful. But I saw this, and I love all things like vintage Christmas. I love vintage Christmas and retro, vintage, retro, whatever. Anything from like the 80s. Of course, I was born in 85, so anything from like the 80s on. Even some of the earlier 90s Santas, like the Coca-Cola Santas, I love. But anything like older than like 85 and down, I love vintage. So I need to get me, I want to find me a real aluminum Christmas tree with the little color wheel and the shiny bright, all the colorful little Christmas balls. I want to find one of those one of these days. I want one so bad. But I'm excited about this. So excited. And I saw it and I told my sister I've got to have it. So I'll link them both up in the description box. And like I said, if I don't see y'all this weekend, or if y'all don't see any videos, I am spending some time with my family, taking a break. I may be sewing some, but probably no videos. So I will see y'all Monday or Tuesday next week. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, and if you like my videos, please hit and subscribe. Hit that like button and subscribe, please. It makes my day. And thank y'all again for all of your comments, your tips, your recommendations, all of that. Somebody gave me a recommendation for on Etsy. Scrap bags, and I have one in my cart on Etsy, and I need to buy it. I need to purchase it because I love. It's fun getting fabric in the mail, but when you don't know what it is, it's kind of a little bit more like, oh, I can't wait to see what I got. It's kind of fun. So, anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to. It's shaking. Anyways, I will talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a wonderful and safe weekend, and I'll meet y'all back here next week. Bye, guys.